Okay. Hello, it's me, Zacarias. How you doing? I'm gonna do a video on George Lopez to no longer support this pinche puto. He forgot that he's an Afro-Mestizo, Asian Mexican. Don't forget what you told my girl Mariah Carey on the DNA test. What happened was recently, it's on TMZ, I saw on Wendy Williams' Facebook page, is that this puto, this POCHO coconut puto that cries and whines about Trump but imitates his behavior and don't have his privilege, had a nerve to was making a joke about Latino families. Not all Latino families, maybe the ones that you grew up with and one were yours, but not all Latino families are like this. Just like not all African American descendant people are like everything, okay? I'm African American, Native American, Spanish, French Creole. Yes, so part of my roots from Louisiana, not all of it, but part of it, and Native American and Irish and English. So, and people supposed to see Africans that one drop shit back in the day. I don't live that bullshit, so don't even try to put that on me. I know my education, I know my rights. They made the Constitution in 1997, okay? 50 years ago, in June, when the 11th West Virginia case. It was given to store. Let me talk so fast. So, I'm high on caffeine. The problem is that this puto was making a joke about Latino families do not sell. Well, when there's the rules they go by is don't park in front of the car and don't marry someone black. And we not too long ago, don't forget that Mariah Carey, who's also mixed race, who's Latina, African American, Irish, and she's part Venezuelan on her dad's side, was doing a DNA test. You know, was reading his DNA results. And don't forget, I'm black. Oh, George Zimmerman, well, you act like George Zimmerman, so I had to call you that. George Lopez. You sit there and act a fool and forgot what your little Negro nose ass motherfucker came from. Yeah, so he was making a bragging, and the lady left. I would left too. I don't care if you got money. You're not gonna sold. I saw people in the comment section was saying, well, black comments, not all black comments make racial jokes. I even protest against BET about that. Not protest, but actually get upset on comment view BET when they make folks about other races and within the colorism, you know, who was too light, who too dark, you know what I'm saying? The only exception I would admit that Chocolate, when she made some jokes, you know what I'm saying, she is a beautiful dark-skinned sister, so, you know what I'm saying, and that's why I also defended Sherry Underwood. I wasn't too offended what she said on the talk, because we know Sherry Underwood, but other comments make fun of white folks, make fun of you know, people who too, you know, dark skin or, you know, lighter shade, you know, light and dark chocolate, or, you know what I'm saying, that type of thing, or make fun of white folks, Hispanic folks, or Asian people. I used to get very offended. So don't make that same, because not everybody in one community or whatever think the same way. I'm my own individual. Let's get back to this stupid situation with George Lopez. I'm gonna say Zimmer. This motherfucker was saying that, and like he's proud that he was taught that. Let me say something. There is a great aunt who deceased. She died like 2008 before my grandfather. That's my grandma's oldest sister. I'm going to go ahead and mention it. She deceased. And me and her, I started talking to her when I heard that she was racist towards Latinos when I went to the Hispanic school. Before I knew about my Hispanic heritage last year, when I was in middle school, so it's like in the 90s. And I knew there was, and she was supposed to be Christian, evangelical, Protestant woman, but she's hating people of a different group. And when I saw that scandalization, and I'm not perfect, but I did what Matthew 10, you ever love your father, exactly, I started talking to her. You're not going to tell me God and then hate other people. So y'all stop that thinking that some relative who teach you wrong. I only do wrong and right, because at least we'll talk to God and it'll be on judgment. I'm my own as a Schofield, I am, okay, from Proverbs 9, okay, and also 15. I'll be in judgment, let God alone correct me. He's, you know what I'm saying, I don't let no human correct me or tell me to do wrong or right. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't like nobody telling me anything. Okay? People hate that because they don't like, they're selfish to want power from me and feel gratified for it. I would never want to give them that. So let's get back to the subject. So, not all people, and if trust me, if she was still alive, because she's 1 year older than my great-grandfather on my mom's side, 1918, excuse me. If she was still alive, would she be, well, oh Lord, she'll be, what, 900 years old, and she saw me with a Latino woman, I'm sorry, I'm gonna marry her. Okay, so, and we already have mixing in our DNA, so that you know what I'm saying, and I found out my mama has Hispanic roots. Okay, so I wouldn't be offended, you know. Hey, I got it from my mama. Okay, her mama, her daddy, he's still living on this. Yeah, he be 97, 98 this year. His daddy, mama, daddy, okay, thank you, was real. Okay, so okay, but let's get back to the subject. So, and if George Lopez family was to come near me, don't let your motherfuckers come near me. I don't date pochos. Are they Latinas? But if they approach us, they're not on my fucking list. So if you got that mentality, I'll tell you, get the fuck out my face. Okay? Up my face. I'm Rod Carey. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Okay, you know what I'm saying? Up my face. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Váyate puta. That's what I will tell you right now. Váyate puta racista. Pinche racista. Okay? I will cuss y'all in Spanish. You're not bringing it on my kid's life. So, point is, so he said that and the woman left, which I'm glad she did. And he said, some thought there was somebody starting some shit with him over the Trump situation. But no, this dude trying to do a Trump KRAMER move, knowing that his Afro-Mestizo Asian, and I'm no offense, I'm talking about his mixed hair. I'm a mutt too, like an Asian cousin on my white side of the family tree. On my mama's side, when I trace my answer on the answer.com. Remember I talked about that last year? Okay. We still text each other sometimes. He lives in the south part of Houston. But let's get back to the subject. Who my cousin adopted. That's why. Adopted the Asian person. Thank you. Okay, let's get back to the subject. So point is, this motherfucker here sit here and say, bitch, get the fuck out. You didn't pay to come see your can't get the fuck out. Let me say something with your ghetto, barrio, pocho, brute weight. Yes, let me tell you something, motherfucker, you stupid savage ass, old motherfucker ass. I see why that you no longer with the Cuban woman. Don't forget, besides the Mexican part, your kids 9, 10 have African on the Cuban side that you married that woman of. The one you cheated on with your thought ass. Okay, you cannot talk bad about Trump because you practicing the same bullshit that he would use your Afro-Mestizo Asian man of color ass that roots came from Mexico, okay, that he trying to put a wall on. Okay, motherfucker, you sit here talking about a man. So therefore, what you're saying is that your family taught you mejor de raza. Besides that Negro nose, you didn't want nobody to know that until the DNA test proving that you got some Negro DNA, okay, Negro DNA. So guess what? So you don't want to marry nobody a black. If I was a fucking woman, I won't marry your motherfucking ass either. And I hope whatever you do, dealing with whoever you with, she leave your ass for a gringo with some more money in your ass. And hope it be a Trump supporter. How about that, bitch? You over here want to say, I'm black. Yeah, I accept that you're part African, but like someone would Rose Perez say, the secret in the Latino community, and it's mostly, yeah, they have it in Latin America, but most immigrants, in my encounter, do love people African American compared to the ones who are born here. Latinos that are born here. I'm not saying all Latinos, but America is a racist country. There are immigrants of any color that's racist, but usually if they have from American influence, that's the reason why. It's a racist country. It's why Trump won, okay? So that's no surprise. For example, an African ain't gonna have that same racial. You know, there are some Africans that Pan-African bullshit went over there. We call the black national shit, because I don't rep that either. Okay, went to Africa where somehow mixed black folks ain't pure black, went there and poison. Well, there are Africans who are against that too. So when they come here, they don't buy into that bullshit. That's why I have a friend who's a Muslim, I thought Muslim a long time ago, and he's from Sudan, North Sudan. A dark Muslim, dark African mixed with some Arabian DNA. Because he's talking about that as well. He's from the northern part of Sudan. And he does not like Farrakhan. Because that's not true Islam. Okay? He hated when he mentioned he's Muslim and knew before 9/11 that they think that he's part of Nation Islam. Do you know what I'm saying? So they don't believe in that bullshit that they learned that this American with 3 Ks that affected minorities. Okay? So my question is to George Lopez with your Negro no ass bitch. You had no business saying that. And what sister will want your ugly ass anyway? And what Latina, it was sense, want your old ugly ass anyway? Stupid old, big old, fat, pocho ugly ass. I don't respect no fucking elder. Yes, right, I'm from the damn, we call Generation X. I respect people, respect me, no matter what your fucking age is. You the reason why we got racism as an old ass bitch. Poison the young people with that bullshit. And I'm talking to all minorities. I mentioned that's why I didn't talk to her. I didn't talk to my grandma. No, I didn't. 1994, we saw each other. When she mentioned all that old racist stuff, I would listen to her. I started talking to her. Yes, I did. You're not going to tell me that Dr. Jackman, well, you good in one end and bad, and tell me what's going on with that poison. If I choose to do wrong, I make that choice on my own. At least I can talk to God along with that. I don't need no human influence me to do wrong or right. That's why they mad Castro dying, because Castro was trying to do that mess as well as an atheist. If I want to do evil, if I want to do good, that's on my own conscience. So your grandmother on your whoever Benny, whatever her name is, you keep mentioning that, so I see why folks are getting pissed off. The reason why because she was tired of you since you came out darker in the family, George Lopez. You didn't have that weirdo complexion, okay? So that's why she wants you to marry somebody whiter, lighter, a white person, which 9-10, a white woman with sense, especially a trunks woman will marry your motherfucking ass. Trying to hold a raza. Go find somebody who will, because it won't be no Ivanka Trump. Don't fantasize about that. Ivanka Trump will marry your ugly ass. Fail ass bitch. Shoots. And like I say, no sister, if I was, I ain't trying to sound gay, if I was a sister, I would marry your motherfucking puto pocha ass anyway. Shoots. You ain't poison my kids with that racist, because you know there are interracial couples that got racist people in that. Who do that shit? You'll marry somebody opposite culture or whatever, you should at least have respect for that person, you know, but some people don't practice that. But that's what I'm saying. So I'm glad that George Lopez tried to do the KRAMER. We know who he is now. I see why, and I don't know why you trying to get more money when your TNN was about to drop your show. That's why when Mariah Carey read that result, my girl, knew me like the Irish Queen, my girl, my role model too. When she read that result, but don't forget, hold up, I want to bring some secrets, y'all. Grab your tea cups, grab your coffee cups. Let's build some tea up in here. I see the real reason why that when they had some type of picture, remember, and they mentioned, you said about a monkey and Mariah Carey. Oh, but you want her to be on your show. Let's not forget that she's way better looking than your ugly ass. Second of all, and two, you were talking about black and Mexican people have ugly hair. Talking about black and... Okay, talking about Blaxicans and other mixed Latinos and African American. Well, that makes me part because... But my Latin heritage don't come from Latin America. It comes from Louisiana. So... but we still got relation to them Spain, okay? Bitch, y'all, get this bitch. Get this Pocho away. Please get him. Because he made, and I was upset with the comment. I said, excuse me, you can't talk about your motherfucker. What do your hair look like when you cut it? Don't forget, you might have it straight. Do you flat iron it? Don't forget the planchando la pelo también, okay? When I was in El Paso, who also buying some ethnic products? I didn't see too many Afro-looking Latino people there. There in El Paso, but who was buying them products? And it's in Espanol. Thank you. I also saw some abuelitas, I believe like grandma weave and hair pieces, yes. At the dollar store, I-10, not too far from Job Code. Hello! 2004. They had weave, yes. Extensions, how to get that Pamela Anderson weave, yes, in Spanish. Extensions, the same damn fucking thing. So don't sit here and try to make jokes, trying to pocho out and coconut out your way. You forgot where you came from, bitch. It wasn't for a black woman on the hacienda, aka plantation in Nueva España, later on became Mexico. Your ugly ass wouldn't be here either. Bitch, don't forget there are some black grandfather that married some indigenous woman, because most of Afro-Mexican men in the 1600s during colonial Spain, which is, I mean, colonial Mexico, it was Nueva España, were marrying indigenous women. That's why some natives have some big lips and wide nose, idiot. I ain't talking about that all Mexico stuff. I'm talking about in colonial, because I'm still questioning it, and y'all better not come at me and trying to tell me what I think. Once again, I run this mind. You don't tell me I have some questions about that, but I'm talking about doing the colonization. I ain't talking about before, because they have more evidence in that situation. They had Las Casas, Las Casas, excuse me, not Las Casas, Las Casas, the caste system. Don't forget that. You don't know your fucking damn history. Shit. Don't forget, dude, you got scared, right? I'm still here, and I mean, I'm going to leave this country too. You know what I'm saying? Unlike you, you got money. Why are you still here? You know? So, don't forget that Afro-Mexican woman, 9-10, that was sleeping with that white Spaniard, while he was sleeping with an indigenous woman, and 9-10 marrying your family too. It's kind of like it is. And some Asian person that came in there, doing a railroad, and I read a lot of stuff about that. They don't teach it in school. So sit your confused, tragic, Afro-Mestizo, part Asian ass down. No offense to anybody. Y'all know I'm talking about, because I'm talking about his DNA. You forgot you mix with European, African, Native American, and Asian. George Lopez married somebody black, because 9-10, I bet if Benny did not look like that woman, Benny is the woman. Benny is his grandmother, okay? So the woman who plays on his show, she portrays his grandmother. If she's darker than that woman, I wouldn't be shocked, because she wanted to lighten up her next generation. Yeah. That's why George Lopez learned about black, because you want to lighten up. You forgot that also, too, that there are Blaxicans who come out lighter than you. Okay? One of my friends online, shout out to my friend Deadly. He's a Blaxican rapper. Yes, he's a gay rapper. He's like Cholo Thug rapper. He's my friend. We both friends. I don't care what he does, his business. Okay? That's his business. But we reach out to him on social media. His dad was a light-skinned brother, okay? His mother's Mexican. He's from California. He goes to Joseph Lee, but it's Joseph Lamar, because his sovereign husband, okay? Thank you, Martinez. Okay. He's way lighter than George Lopez. And you would not think this dude was part black. So if your grandmother, your Belita, was so scared that her kid might come out darker, which is true, because you have those who are darker than Miguel. Okay, you have Shaw Jackson, from Good Burger. Yeah, she dark skinned, she darker than me, and she part black and Mexican and Puerto Rican and Native American. Her dad's Puerto Rican and Mexican. No joke. And I know a sister who's that complexion, whose mother, I talked about in my video before, whose mother is Mexican. And remember Roger on Tyra Banks, the one say he black, he hated his Mexican side, because he's darker than me. Okay? His sister's probably lighter than me, about my complexion with curly hair. Okay? Blanca, I don't forget her name, on Tyra Banks show, Tyra show. Okay? They don't always happen. Okay? You have people who come out real lighter. Even V. Steve Young, who was sleeping with Dawn Stern, she lighter than, she about lighter than George Lopez. You wouldn't think that she's Mexican, part black, until she told you. So, and Sheila E. too. Don't forget, and Nicole Richards' dad, Sheila E. brother. Michael Escovedo, excuse me, that's Nicole Richards' natural biological dad, and both of them are lighter than George Lopez. So before you start opening that book up about somebody not marrying somebody black, make sure that you marry somebody that DNA that don't make your children come out darker than you, with your little with your darker complexion behind.